Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Echoes of the Willow. Again, my name is Brad, and today I want to dive into the topic of nostalgia. It's something that I keep going back to over and over again. And have you ever noticed there's certain things that trigger your nostalgia? Like, for example, you might see like a person that reminds you of someone else from way back in the day, or maybe a certain sound you hear reminds you of your childhood. For me, I find the thing that hits my nostalgia the hardest, the thing that makes me feel the most nostalgic, is through smell. When I smell certain things, it's just that, I don't know, something about smelling it just drives it home. Like fresh cut grass. When you can smell that fresh summer grass and close your eyes, and suddenly you're a little kid running around the yard, maybe playing in the sprinklers, playing with your friends, throwing water balloons. It's just, there's so many different things that make me feel nostalgic. And the question that I have for you, and I'd love to hear your response, is all nostalgia good? Do you ever have bad nostalgia? Like for me, when I feel nostalgic, I feel dreamy, longing, hope. It's just, I want to capture that moment again. And so, in a way, it's kind of a depressing feeling. But at the same time, it's a wonderful, magnificent feeling. And so that's been weighing on my mind heavily. A huge thing of nostalgia for me, I guess, and I apologize, sometimes my thoughts come out not how I intended. So bear with me. There's something else in particular that makes me feel extremely nostalgic, and that is the sound of a mourning dove. Most people have heard a mourning dove. It's just one of those sounds that just totally captures childhood and memories, and for me especially. So one thing about me is I love birds. And when I was a kid, for probably about 10 years, I was a field researcher for the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, located in Ithaca, New York. So what I would do is every year, they would send me a booklet and a tracking sheet, and I'd fill out the bubbles saying, oh, I've seen a mourning dove on this day here, or a chickadee over there, or, you know, a crow or a magpie, or whatever bird I saw, I would record it. And I would try and help record the behavior of the birds and any notes, observations, anything that could help the Cornell lab with whatever they needed the information for. For me, mourning doves were a huge, significant part of my childhood. And I don't know if you've ever done it, but you can put your hands together and kind of mimic the sound, kind of like this. Sorry, it's gonna take a second. Okay, whatever. You get the point. Of course, I can't do it right now, but you know, I used to make the sounds of a mourning dove and just listen to them call back to me, and it was just a magical feeling as a kid. Anyways, I think nostalgia is something worth diving deeper into in later episodes. But for now, I just kind of wanted to bring the topic up, get your thoughts and feelings on nostalgia. Is all nostalgia good? Or can it be bad? And if it's bad, what can you do to reshape that? I guess it's a thing of mystery. And I'm really grateful it's something that we get to experience. But man, when that one, I'm going back to the smells here. When that one smell hits and it sends you instantly to that moment again, Man, that is the best feeling. But again, it does make me long for that time again. It makes me feel a little lost, a little stuck in time. So that's something that I'm working on capturing more of, but not getting stuck in it, if that makes any sense. So, hey, thanks so much for joining me on today's episode. And I look forward to having more discussions with you. And hey, if you want to come on the podcast and share your thoughts and feelings, I'd love to have you. Just reach out to me anytime and let's set something up. So you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Echoes of the Willow. We hope the stories and reflections shared today have resonated with you. If today's episode has touched your heart or sparked a memory, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts and stories with us by emailing echoesofthewillow@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow or subscribe to Echoes of the Willow for more journeys into the heart and soul of our experiences.